Today, I'm going to talk about this bar of soap. Never seen this on at the stores, right? I'm here in Illinois, in the U.S. Never seen this before in the stores. Maybe like last year. I think it was sometime last year. Well, going back even further than that. Okay, so when I purchase anything, especially stuff that we use on a regular basis, for instance, soap, I like to purchase in bulk. Maybe I got this from, before when my dad used to have the membership for Sam's Club. I like that. I don't like paying for a membership, so I just like, you go on eBay, maybe Amazon if you have to, or, you look somewhere to see if someone's selling something at a pretty decent price. And you can go from there, and maybe if you purchase more, they give you like a discount. So if it's something we like, something we use, I purchase a lot, like a larger quantity. That way we have here, we don't have to go shopping every week or something, and then every week, you go to the store for this, and you walk out with like a $150 bill. So it kind of like saves money, and saves your time, saves gas money, especially nowadays. It might be important for some. I really like Dove. Before it was oil of Olay, and oil of Olay was great, and then all of a sudden they changed their formula, and it started, you can really tell the difference. Now, I don't know if some people are aware of this, or if some people care or they don't care, or they like whichever type of soap they like. But you basically have soaps like, let's just say maybe Caress, you have Dove, you have oil of Olay before. I don't know if they changed it back. These soaps are like, it seems like they have more moisturizer in them. So after you're done washing, everything feels nice and smooth, kind of slick. And I guess that's from the moisturizer. Now you have soaps like Safeguard or Dial or what else is a soap like that? I don't know, maybe Ivory, I guess. I don't know. Now those, like after you wash, it feels kind of like it's like something like, it's like harder to move, and it feels like drier, right? Put it, for instance, like when you wash something like plastic or something like that, and there's no grease on it anymore. Like you run your hand, it's like, it's kind of like you feel your hands like, yeah, there's no grease. It's not slick. It's like stopping, when you're trying to, run your fingers like against it or something like that, to the touch. I can't really describe that. I don't know if there's like a word. That's like the best I could do. So for me, before, back in the day, I always went with like Dial, until I started realizing that my skin felt like itchy, tight, stuff like that. They have the commercials, right? They explain it. And what I really notice is like sometimes, like if you're wearing like, depending on where you are, where you're, showering or whatever, you're wearing like flip-flops or sandals or something. I had black ones, and they were like, there's some plastic on there, and I started seeing it like every time I used this soap, there was like a film all over like the dark colors of anything. And I'm like, what is this? And I can actually run my nail across it and like scrape some up. It was almost like a wax. And I'm like, and I started realizing like that's the damn soap leaving a film. And when I switch to like Olay or something with like more moisturizer, I don't have that as much, or I don't have it at all. And my skin feels so much better. So I started using it. One of the best soaps, from Dove, like one of our favorites, I purchased a lot. And so I had it here in the house for a while, and I said, you know what? Things are getting kind of dicey at the stores right now. There's not too much inventory sometimes. So you know what? I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna try to look for someone selling like a large amount, like a bulk, right, of Dove, like at a good price, if I could buy more and save. So I seen this one, and it had pretty good reviews. And I seen it on Amazon, and it was like argan oil Dove. And I said, I never seen this before, but I am familiar with argan oil. They put that in a lot of, right, beauty products and stuff like that, for the hair, for the skin, whatever. So I said, you know what? Let's give it a whirl. Now, when I picked this up and I looked at it, and I said, I already have a feeling like this is like Mexican Dove, or like this is from like Mexico or something. And I started like reading it, and I'm like, probably. It's from some, you know, something like that. You see, it's showing here, Mexico. I didn't even read this before, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's some information there, and a lot of it's in Spanish or something. It seems like this was made for Mexico or something. I don't know. So I picked this up, and I'm like, I smelled it, and my wife kind of told me to. She's like, kind of smells not too good. The smell isn't great, okay? But she kind of said, like, it smells like it's like kind of like for a guy. And I said, you know what? You're kind of right. It's like this weird, like, talky kind. I just like, I don't know that. I don't even know how to describe this. Like, I smelled it, you know, something similar to this, like, before. It smells like some old school powders and shit like that they used to use back when I was growing up in, like, the 90s and shit like that, or even, you know, maybe 80s or something like that. I think 80s. And it just doesn't smell good. Aside from that, you know, Dove, what I know, it's like trademark Dove, so same as like Olay was back in the day. And I might pick up some more Olay, maybe those singles, to see if they change the formula, but the formula back to what it was before, because I remember I picked up like maybe it was like 4 to 6 big packs of Olay, because I just kept going to like different stores, and I'm like, maybe they, you know, this store got like a bad shipment or it's fake. And no, it was everywhere. And then come to find out years later online on Amazon, people were complaining about it, and they're like, I'm not buying it anymore. And yeah, I contacted them. They said they're going to change it back because like backlash from the customers and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'll see if they have like a single somewhere, and I'll pick it up and try it again. But definitely Olay, that anti-aging, or, you know, they have a lot of different ones and a lot of different formulas, and you know, they're great before. Okay, so like we've been using for years Dove now, and so yeah, what I noticed on those, it's like you already know, like when you're washing your hands, like that bar of soap, if you're using the bars, it's like super slick, right? And I guess it's because the moisturizer or whatever the formula they're using, it's like super. And I know you're gonna be like, well, isn't all soap? It's like, you know what? To be honest with you, like a Dial and stuff like that, or Safeguard, it seems like it lathers up like so thick, the lather, and like the soap, it lathers up so much, and it's so thick, and it's like I can feel that there's like a difference on it. That's just me. And then this one, like I said, it's like really, really slick, slippery, and it's especially when you rinse, right? When you rinse that off, you notice a difference. But on this, I noticed that it kind of felt like there was like a powder in here, or like some kind of like a sandy kind of feel, like some kind of texture here. And I'm like, I don't like that shit. And another thing I noticed is when I wash my face, you know, even if you don't open your eyes, soap can burn your fucking eyes, right? Like, I know that from Dial, Safeguard, and stuff like that. I don't open my eyes, but maybe they're open a little bit, but instantly I know, like, that is burning, you know? With Dove and Dial, with Dove and Olay, it doesn't really happen that much. But now this one, it does a little bit. And I'm like, okay, so there is a difference here. But yeah, if you see this, you know what, I would have to rate it, like, if you're looking at Dial and stuff like that, but in my opinion, that's like a 0. Like, for me, if you're a fan of like Dove soaps, right, Dial is probably like a 0 to you. You know, I just don't like it. If Dial's like a 0, and then, you know, Dove, or, you know, maybe Caress, or, you know, Olay the way it was before, if they changed it back, I don't know, it's like a 10. This would probably be in the range of like a 5 or 4, you know, something like that. It's, in my opinion, it's just not good. It's not worth the money. You know, after a few bars of this, I decided, like, I don't care if I'm paying full price. I don't care what it is. I seen packs of, you know, like the green tea, or like cucumber, or whatever the hell it is, and lavender and all that. And I just started picking up, you know, packs of those, you know, because my wife, like, you know, she's particular with some of those, like the scents, and she likes, you know, certain ones. So I grabbed a few packs of that. Sorry, I didn't even notice this. This was from our other video we just did, or I just did. of the wet wipes, 7th generation, worst wet wipes on earth. Yeah, if you guys do see this online, there are sellers selling this. If you like those nice cleaner kind of scents, like I don't know, like creamy vanilla or shea butter or coconut or something like that, you like those, I don't think you're gonna like this. It's just not good, and it just doesn't feel like it's original. Even the box feels like cheap, you know. But I mean, I don't know. I really don't. That's just my opinion. So this is gonna be like a relatively quick little discussion about this, even though it's already 15 minutes long. But if you did watch, thanks, and we do a lot of other reviews like this. So if you do feel like checking them out, or you like them or whatever, thanks, and take care.